Woosa. What do you mean? 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 Politics. Come on. So I've just been doing a reaction to a United States State Department State Daily Press briefing, right? Okay. And so the reason why I'm doing this is because I want us to challenge ourselves and watch and listen to things that we might not necessarily be familiar with, and that's okay. So we can ask, what are you talking about? What does this mean? What do you mean? I don't know. Let's ask questions together. Let's critically ask questions together. Let's not just accept what we are told. And watching the state briefing that you can check the live of really got me thinking. It's like, how do these reporters sit there day after day asking questions and never getting specific answers? They get real like ambivalent. And I give a few examples of this in my live that I just streamed on YouTube and Twitch. And the sort of like scenario I gave was like, imagine you have a partner who like keeps going into your Instagram and into your phone without your permission, and you're like saying to her or him or whoever, can you just stop doing that? Because like it's not cool. Like, firstly, you're messing with my game, right? So can you just? And their response is, I understand your need for privacy. This is most definitely something that we need to discuss, and we are discussing, and I am keen for you to feel heard no matter what, for you to be heard and for a resolution to be found. um Privacy is a real issue, and there are ways in which I sort of uphold privacy for both of us, and I'm holding this space for us right now, and the privacy of individuals, not just here but in society and the nation state. And what we want to do is ensure that we don't walk into the bathroom and the other one is sort of like doing a poo. And we want to make sure that we are not butting into each other's conversations when we're on the phone. So those things are happening. They are good things happening, aren't they? So I've heard you. Let's work together on this. I'm keen to continue. Thank you very much. Now give me your phone so I can check your DMs. You got no resolution. You literally got nothing. And your head is like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So I was watching this State Department press briefing, right, with my neurodivergent tools to keep me like like here the whole time, because it's been an hour. I'm feeling a bit scrambly inside and I need to get moving. And I'm just like, there's just no specific examples being given. Like, weird. How do we end up feeling like you just, it's like a constant like puzzling. It's like a puzzling. It's like a deliberate, let me puzzle you some more. So here you go. Here's your question. Let's scramble you up a little bit. Let's scramble up the whole thing, and then you'll be like, I think I got my question answered, but you didn't. And so that's why this content is really important. That's why my content is so important to me, to do this for others as well, and for us to engage in the comments, and for you to push back with me, ask me questions, for us to talk about all of this in my Patreon community, because I think it's just so important that we're not just like sitting here going like, yeah, sure, I think they answered our questions, and now let's just sort of like get on with our lives being completely and utterly puzzled, and thinking that we can potentially trust, like maybe trust what somebody said, and that they would have the best intentions when they don't. So always ask, what do you mean? What do you mean? Thank you for listening. And if you haven't subbed already, please do. Stupid content goes viral. Informative, insightful content never does. I appreciate you for sticking with this video this far. I am on my channel and on my content regularly, so please feel free to tune in. Let's try and just not be utter douchebags about this stuff, and don't try to get like tribal and polarizing with me, because my inner troll will just respond probably in the comments. Might get annoyed and upset because that's a human emotion, and it's completely fine to get frustrated with what people say to you in the comments, and frustrated with what people are doing and not doing in the world. And it's a really puzzling, cruddy time. So let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next video.